Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you my reaction to Creature Commandos Season 1 Episode 5, titled The Iron Pot. Frankenstein is nursed back to health by a new friend. Flag and Frankenstein join hands to disprove Cersei's visions about the princess. Now, I don't know what it means by a new friend, unless it's talking about him being nursed to health by Flag Senior. But why does he need to be nursed back to health? He was in fine condition in the last episode. And them trying to disprove Cersei's vision about the princess. It's going to be interesting, especially considering the bride's going there to kill the princess. So that could set some issues amongst our team members. But, yeah. Also, for some reason, the thumbnail is Dr. Phosphorus going like that. So, let's get this started in 3, 2, 1, go. This professor's acting very different from how she did last time. Right here, that's weird. Yeah. That's a fair point. She does seem very off. No. Why didn't you think of hero and killing as the same thing? Normally when I say dumbass, I'm talking to myself, but no, Frankenstein's an idiot. So was the professor putting on a show with Task Force M? Like trying to give validity to Cersei's claims because she wants a trip to Themyscira? Are we getting to see his version of the events? Or just what happened to him afterward? Nope. Give it to Frankenstein. He's from there. Speak of, why was Victor not speaking Pakistan? That's fair. Poor Alexi. Are you laughing at my automobile? That's weird. Is that the new friend? The woman that was living across the street? No, he seems to be going quite a bit further than just across the road. Also, this was over a century ago. No, it is her. How are you still around? Also, I gotta ask. So Victor, he made Frankenstein out of body parts that he found. Yeah? How the hell did he make a 7 foot tall man? Pure muscle. Out of bodies he's found in this northern European place. They're not exactly known for their height based on what we've seen in this. Honestly, this world is not made for people who can't see. Like, it's made for people who can't hear even more than it's for not seeing. So I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have my eyes. But I know I wouldn't go as far as Eric was suggesting. Especially considering my life revolves around watching things, or playing games, or using a screen at work, or reading, though that one's the easiest to. Looks like someone beat you. Oh, this is how Clayface comes into it. All I knew is he was in it. From your point of view, yeah, it probably does make sense. Oh, it's better than what it was. Normally, cats can sense when people are different, so I would have expected it to run. Bogdana. I'm definitely not familiar with that name. Ah. They suspect things. They're not idiots. Oh, poor kitty. And at least they fed it. Really? Not even going to put an animated feed filter over the Mortal Kombat? Okay, yes, it is Clayface. Why do I have. Why was I putting on the accent? Why do I have a feeling Alexi's going to die? Why did you do nothing to stop it, Eric? That was correct. Oh. What was the best way to defeat Clayface? Was it frost or water? No, it's Sandman for water, so... Once again, showing the Pakistan guards as nothing more than jobbers, so... How do they take over the world? Why are you taking your pants off? Well, that's where the thumbnail came from. Oh, great, she's got a weapon. Yeah, I mean, electricity would not be that much of an issue on Frankenstein. Gross. Weasel did not participate in that at all. Neither did Nina. No. So is this after Superman? Are you killing her so that... Poor Ivan. Poor Bogdana. Well, at least he kept the dog with him, so that it didn't starve. Okay. What was the truth that Flag was talking about that Eric needs to tell the bride? Like, you need to tell her the truth. So that wasn't the same woman as the one that called in about the bride. Oh yeah, no, the one at the start was not blind. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bogdana is only a character in this. I do not understand how Frankenstein's brain works. Well, clearly it doesn't fully, but he had this old lady who cared about him, said that with him there, it was his home and they cared for him so much. He has to leave to find the one person who hates him the most, and so that the old lady doesn't have to live alone and worry about him, he kills her. Do not see the logic in that. I mean, technically she doesn't have to live with it anymore if she's not dead, but still. The hell is... And what is the truth that he needed to tell the bride? Either something crazy happens for them to converge on Flag's location, get him medical attention and everything, and save him, or this takes place after Superman, because we know Frank Grillo's character is in Superman, so I don't know. I'm guessing they're going to save him just because that's the most the easiest way to explain things, but don't know why they'd be converging on his location. What Eric does Eric do something to save him, or what? Yeah. The fight scene in this was fun. Getting to see, well, 2 of the 4 let loose properly. Dr. Phosphorus just standing there as a tank rolled up to him and he just going straight through it. And the bride getting access to even higher caliber weaponry. Once again, as I said, showing the Pakistan soldiers as nothing more than jobbers. and yet they somehow take over the world, somehow completely destroy the Justice League and everything. Don't really know how that happens. I didn't know that Clayface was the professor. How long has Clayface been the professor? Like, is it as Flag thinks, and he was the one who showed up at Belle Reve and told them about the vision, or was it the actual professor? And in the day that it was between meeting at Belle Reve and Flag and Eric going to her house, she died. And if it was the fact that he was the professor when they were called in to Belle Reve, is it being genuine about the vision that Cersei saw? Or is it, like I suggested earlier, ties to the Sons of the Themyscira, who wants to end up on the Themyscira? Because we saw exactly where his mind went during him teaching the class on it. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm assuming we're going to find out. But, yeah. Could it all have been a ploy of, since Cersei wasn't able to kill the princess herself, to turn the Americans against Pakistan, then have the Pakistan retaliate, make it seem like Cersei's vision was true, and then if she can't have the throne, then that country doesn't exist anymore. Is that where things are going? Or, like I said, like I suggested, is Cersei telling the truth? I don't know, because when I looked into the character, there was no clairvoyance on her powers and abilities. So they could be changing things for the show, or it could all be a lie. I don't know. And that is very interesting. Like, at the start, I thought, okay, I don't trust the princess because, well, she is getting way too close. She's too nice. They're there to protect her. How are things going to go wrong? What if the princess is a twist villain? But now that halfway through the season, they put forth that, hey, she's the twist villain. You guys should go kill her. What if the twist is that there is no twist villain? And that they're being manipulated. I will say, the show isn't like a 10 out of 10. It's up there, don't get me wrong. I'd say like 8, around that position. Like, in line with some of the better Marvel ones. But I'm not really attached to many of the characters. Like, yeah, I like them, but it's like with G.I. Robot. If they die, I don't really care. But the intrigue of it, the not knowing what the twists are, whether you're being told the truth or if characters are lying, is very interesting. You don't get that nowadays. Most shows nowadays are formulaic in nature, or at least parts of them are, and that usually is able to be used to predict where things are going, even in the more non-formulaic parts. But there are elements of this where they seem like they're formulaic, but they're formulaic in a way that subverts the formula to make it seem like you can't use that. But also, you can still use that if it turns out that they are following formula. It's very intricately crafted. I feel it's the best way for me to describe it. But anyway, I'm going to end this one here. I've got 2 more episodes left, and I know from just people talking about the show as it was coming out, the next episode is Dr. Phosphorus's backstory, and a lot of people were disappointed with it. So I don't know the character. I don't know if they've changed things from the comics and that, so I don't know what to expect. I'm going into it with people online say they're disappointed, so I'm probably going to like it, because the people who get disappointed the most are also the ones who are more vocal than the people who actually liked it, so don't know. But with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.